Ava Turner was 26 when she met Marcus Hale at a volunteer hurricane relief effort in Louisiana. She was bold, fiercely independent, a trauma nurse with a guarded heart. He was quieter, thoughtful, a contractor who rebuilt homes and, perhaps without realizing it, people too. Their connection wasn't instant, but it was undeniable. They weren't the type to fall fast, but somehow they found comfort in each other's broken pieces. Ava had just gotten out of a toxic relationship. Marcus was recovering from the death of his fiancée 2 years earlier. Neither wanted love, but life had other plans. They married 18 months later in a small, windswept ceremony on the Gulf Coast. It wasn't a fairy tale, it was real. Raw. Honest. The kind of marriage people build, not stumble into. For a while it worked. They fought, made up, shared silent dinners and passionate weekends. They weren't perfect, but they were trying. Until Marcus started acting different. Withdrawn. Distracted. Coming home late. Answering unknown numbers with hesitation. Avoiding Ava's gaze during conversations they once lived for. She thought, he's grieving again. But this time it felt heavier. Like something new was hiding beneath his silence. Then one night, while Marcus was asleep, Ava saw a name flash across his phone screen. Lee. She didn't recognize it. But something in her gut twisted. The next morning she asked him, calmly. He didn't lie. Didn't stutter. Didn't deny. He said, Lee is my daughter. Ava froze. He had never mentioned a child. Not once. Then came the unraveling. Lee was the child of Marcus and his late fiancée. After her death, Marcus lost custody in a messy battle with her estranged parents. He had been trying quietly and desperately to reconnect. He hadn't told Ava because he was afraid of losing her, of complicating their life, of facing the shame of keeping it hidden. Ava didn't speak for 2 days. Not because she was angry, but because she was devastated. Not by the secret, but by how deeply it revealed a version of Marcus she didn't know. Their marriage stood on a fault line. And then came the quake. A letter arrived. From a lawyer. Lee's grandparents were moving out of state, and Marcus now had a chance at full custody. He had already begun the paperwork. He had made a decision without her. Ava packed a bag that night. But before she left, she sat across from Marcus on the edge of their bed and asked one question. Did you marry me to love me, or to heal yourself? He didn't answer. 3 weeks passed. Then one day she came home from a shift and found a drawing taped to her front door. A child's drawing. Of a stick figure girl holding hands with 2 people. One was Marcus. The other had red hair. Just like Ava. She turned it over. In messy handwriting. Hi Ava. I hope we can be a family. Lee. Below that. I didn't choose between you. I'm asking you to choose with me. Ava stood there, silent. The sun setting behind her. Heart racing with a single question she never thought she'd ask again. Could this be love? If you were Ava, what would you do?